Hey everyone, it's Sprout here and welcome back to another Arena Breakout video. Now in this one I decided to go for a pistol only run. Little did I know the pistol I picked wasn't very good at long range, which you will see in a moment, but I did get a couple of one-shot kills of it anyway. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what happens when you go into the game and you're not really paying attention or you run into a camper. Now these are the two ways I died prior to this game right now. This first one, guys, is a scarf run. I had a shotgun, not much gear, I wasn't really bothered, and I ran into a stairs camper. I think he knew I was coming though, I wasn't exactly being quiet. And this next one, guys, I ran into what I can only describe as a bomb disposal armoured guy, and he just literally just shot us down to hell when I was trying to run for a doorway. So guys, with that said, I went for a pistol run. So basically I take a pistol, I still armour myself up, bring meds and backpacks and extra ammo and stuff like that. But I'd essentially just lost my best AK that I had on in my inventory entirely to that guy in the full armour suit, and then I did a scarf run trying to get a bit more gear back from the same area and died as well. So I was like, I'll go to a easier map with just a pistol, and this is literally what happened, guys. I barely escaped this map, and I'll talk you through exactly how it goes as we go along. So then guys, if you're unfamiliar with Arena Breakout, this is the first map you will come across. You get this till you're level 8, and then you actually get access to the other maps, which are a bit harder. They have a bit more loot, and the players you meet probably usually a bit better geared, like the one you saw in the little clip where I died. Now, the yellow one on the right hand side here is where I spawned, and the green sort of exit men on the left are the escape points. There is 3 other escape points, but you don't always have what you need to escape from them. There's certain like sort of things you need, but I don't always know what it says, so I don't tend to go for them. I usually go for the ones on the far left. Now these 2 red circles are where the scarf bosses appear. Now the bottom one is the harder one, the top one's the easier one. I figured with a pistol I'll go for the top one, and I did actually find them, and I kind of wish I had a bit better gear when I did. So let's talk you through the exact lead up to how I got to the point where I was walking slower than a snail with a leg missing. Let's get into it. So then guys, I left you off with killing that scavenger, and then another one came along, this one here, and I realised just how weak the pistol I'd brought with us was when I actually had to use 2 magazines to kill this guy. I probably could have shot him in the head, but I didn't. And then I moved along and I found the scarab that likes to stand on the roof. I don't know why I kill him though, because you can't actually loot him, but he does take sort of shots at you and you have to kind of get rid of him. So I did have to get him out my way before I could move on. Took us a long time, a lot of shots. Eventually I did get him, and I was thinking, right, I'm going to have to find a scav with a decent gun here just to replace this pistol. It's a bad idea bringing it along. So what I decided to do, guys, is you heard the shots from behind us. I decided to go back and check out what's going on. Probably a player, fighting with scavs and stuff, and evidently there was a couple sort of exchanging shots across this little roadblock, I want to call it. And I tried to get up here, but it didn't work. And then the other one started shooting us and really, really damaged my arm and then my other arm, and I had to sort of try and take this guy out very, very quickly. Now obviously I'm using a pistol, it does take a while. I did eventually get him, but he's already knocked one of my arms completely out, and I didn't bring any of the meds that you use to get your limbs back. And then of course the other one started shooting at us as well. It's one massive mess. Here's me trying to bandage myself up and heal myself while this gunshot's still going on. So what I had to do is I had to go around the other side and try and kill these people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and loot these as I go, as well as heal myself up to make sure I don't die. And then I'm going to figure out where this player is, because there is actually a player here as well, which he does sort of take shots at us. So guys, long story short, I looted an MP40 and then I pushed this player's position. Tell you the truth, I didn't know he was still alive at the time. I was, going for this scavenger's loot. I'm not really interested in what he's got. I always check to see if they've got anything else on them. The gun he's got is pretty powerful, but it's like a one-shot bolt action sort of rifle, and I don't particularly like it. I will take the bandages though. You never know when you might need some more bandages. And there's the player there. I didn't realise he was shooting at us at first. He took a couple of chunks out of us before I then gunned him down. He wasn't very well geared, but you know, he did sort of take some of my armour off at least in the little confusion there. And as you can see at the top left, I now have a debuff because I've lost an arm. It's not like gone, but it's that damage that it's black and it just doesn't function correctly. He had a nice pistol, but tell you the truth, I probably should have swapped the Hayes pistol because it's better than one I was using, but I had the MP40 now and I wasn't too bothered. So guys, here we are, quite a ways away, getting shot at by a scavenger. Now, I probably should have used cover a bit better for this guy because I didn't realise that he was going to like absorb a lot of my bullets. You can see he's absolutely knackering up my body at the top left there. Getting absolutely killed with his MP40 trying to kill him. And at this point of the game, guys, I probably should have just went and have escaped, you know. I've still got my legs sort of usable. I've still got, you know, a bit of blood in my body and my health isn't that low, I can still run, you know what I mean? But whatever came to grips with us here, I still chose to go into the mini-boss area and see if I could get some stuff. Because at the end of the day, guys, the game's wiping in 2 days, you know what I mean? You're losing everything anyway, so what difference does it really make? Now, I was, in this screenshot, or that map there, sorry, planned to go to the high tier loot, but I decided to go to the other one instead, just to be a bit safer. So after that bit was finished, guys, I ran into a little camping player, but he didn't have much gear, and of course, a couple of bullets took that guy out, but the key part of what this guy did for us was he had a hunting rifle, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is going to come in very handy. I'm going to take this from this guy, because it's going to come in, you know, it's like a sniper rifle, and it's got a radar on. It's going to be very, very helpful, so I took that with us. Now this is where it starts to get interesting, guys. I was originally planned to go at the extraction point, and this scavenger started shooting at us, so I used the hunting rifle and I gunned him down. Now I'm not wanting to leave loot behind, so of course I'm going to go see what he's got. Now this is when I'm moving into the mini scav boss area. I should probably have nicked off, escaped at this point, but I decided to go loot this guy, and that's when I started hearing other people sort of coming towards us. Now the T79, you can see there, is a very good SMG. It's what the mini scav boss, like the lesser tiered one, and his bodyguards tend to use, and I probably should have took it at this point. It would have saved a lot of heartache. There's a little bit of a server delay there, because of course I am playing on China server here, and I am from the UK. It does happen occasionally. Now, like I say, I should have swapped to the other gun at this point, because this bit would not have knackered us up quite as much when I came around the corner to this guy. I would have killed him a lot faster than that. Now you can see he's took me leg out at the top left there, and now this is when you can't run unless you've got painkillers, and unfortunately I've got no painkillers now, so I'm kind of screwed in that sense. However, what I did do with this guy is I did pick up the T79, because obviously my MP40 is kind of low on ammo now, and it's going to come in a lot more useful. Now, I'm going to skip ahead a bit, guys, to me looting this scav, looting another one that I kill with the new gun, and towards the end of the video now, where I nearly didn't escape. Very, very nearly. Some people started chasing us, and then a scav nearly took us out. So as you can see, guys, when your leg's been took out, you don't have the required medication to make it better. This is the limit to the speed you can actually walk. Any remote sort of fall damage hurts you, and you know I'm slowly like sort of dying essentially. Now, I'm not very far from the safe zone now, the escape point. So I'm just checking all my ammo here, and I started getting shot at. Now, I assumed that this scav was shooting at somebody else, not me, because there was some shots behind us at this point, and I thought to myself, well, they're shooting at someone else, just ignore them, just keep going, you'll be fine. But then I realised, unfortunately, they were in fact shooting at me in a moment. You can see them in the sort of the gateway sort of area across the range. Now, I could have just escaped, but I thought they'll get one lucky shot on this here and I'll die. So, SMG time. Absolutely horrendous with knackered arms And thankfully, that hunting rifle, like I said, comes in handy. Here we go. Bang. Dead. Last scavenger of the run. Dead. And now I'm going to extract. Very, very nearly died there. Very, very lucky to escape. And of course, if you're in this situation, it's very, very slow and irritating, but I did actually get away with all this stuff. So guys, if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. Make sure you've also subscribed. If you like this format of video where I talk you through what I'm doing, I will do more of them. If not, let us know. I'll just go back to gameplay. I don't mind. But thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.